Ladies and gentlemen, on this Tuesday, November 30th, it sounds like an official day, 2021, the year you got things done in 2021. Now we're moving into 2022. What is possible for you in 2022? All right, here we go. Enough of the corny stuff. Let's move on. All right, today we are very fortunate from the lovely state of Arizona, from our North Scottsdale office, to have Iona O'Connor today. Welcome to the show. I just got your picture, by the way, from our manager. Fans. Yeah, it looked. That's an awesome picture. I love it. I love you guys on the slide too. Well, first off, before we do that, tell them who you are, how long you've been in the business, all that good stuff, Iona.
Thank you, Rick. First of all, thank you so much for having me here today. Thank you for doing all this interviewing. I think I'm one of your loyal viewers that are watching every week. It's just so amazing to see everyone's, like story, to hear everyone's story, how and what made, their business successful. So
Right.
thank you for this.
Thank you.
My name is Iona O'Connor. I'm here in North Scottsdale office in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm born and raised in Bucharest, Romania. I had a great opportunity in 2001 to come here to the United States. I lived in New York City for 10 years. I met my lovely husband in 2007 in New York City. And in 2010, we got married and we moved here to Arizona in 2011.
All right. Okay. Now you just have. Okay. So are you a Cardinals fan, or are you still a New York Mets, Yankees, or Giants, Jets fan? Come on. Who you?
Mets Cardinals.
Excellent. As long as it's not the Yankees. Good.
No, not the Yankees. Mets, Jets, and Cardinals.
Wow, well, that takes a lot of guts. The Mets and the Jets.
Yes, I learned it the hard way.
But all right, it's cool. No, and then you guys have the Cardinals. The Cardinals look incredibly good this year, don't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. The D-backs, they'll come along. They had a couple really good years, but they'll come along. That's a beautiful stadium too. You fly over it when into the airport when the top is open, and you can see in there. It looks like a really nice ballpark.
Yeah, it's really, really super fun just to go there and just enjoy the stadium, the atmosphere, everything.
All right, so I know there are yourself and and three other wonderful ladies. Maybe you want to take a little bit and explain who you work with. I saw your picture on the slide. It looked like you guys were having fun, and then the big picture. You guys do a lot of great social media stuff too. So tell them a little about yourself, your team. I mean, about your team and who you work with and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so here at North Scottsdale, we have Cassie Miller, which is our branch manager. Truly amazing a manager, a broker. Like she is always there for us. She's always there to make sure that we are succeeding every day. Like it's just such an incredible feeling to be next to her. We have Wanda, which is our transaction manager, which I would not be able to live without Wanda. She
One,
is truly, yes,
she's
truly,
great.
truly amazing. And then we have Christine as front desk manager. That truly is anytime somebody comes aboard, or even or the most seasoned agents, they reach out to her. They ask for like marketing support or anything. She is there, and she can find anything out. Even if she doesn't know at the moment, she will find out for you. So truly, I'm so blessed to be, surrounded with these three powerful, beautiful women every day. And we do love to have a little bit of fun here.
Yes, you do. That's great. Yes, what a great team. Love it. You got a great office there. Everything's seems to be cooking along really well. And let's face it, Ayana, your market has been a little helpful too, hasn't it?
Yes, yes. It's been a great market, great challenging market though. Very challenging market if you're on the buyer side. Now, as a seller's market, definitely you're going to, you know, be out there. But again, like we always want to, even in a seller, in a listing side, make sure you are still taking advantage of all the beautiful marketing tools that we have in our VAC. We know that the homes are selling so fast, but you still send those postcards, send those emails, just use the VAC to promote and market that you're continuing. Just build your next year. Um, I lost the word.
By the way, your biggest fan, Cassie Mueller, said, I paid her to say that when you said wonderful things.
No, she did that.
And Sydney said, Iona is a rock star. See that? So look at that. So
Aw, thank
put it
you.
on the screen there for you. Yeah, no, you have a good fan base there. No, it's pretty incredible, and I don't know. It's just for those people who are out there listening from California, Nevada, or anywhere else where Iona is. That market was the number one appreciating market in the country at over 30%, 32.3% year over year, which is incredible. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Right.
32%? That's like a third. It's gone up. I mean, like a mutual fund, a stock, that would be an incredible year. And look what's happened. And I don't know, it's just going to continue. I think it's because of where all your buyers are coming from, right?
Right. So we have today, actually, we had in our Tuesday morning office meeting, we have invited Mark Stapp. He's a professor of real estate at ASU here. And he was just talking about where the real estate market is right now and where is it going? We all feel like it's this. A lot of our clients, they're asking, are we in a bubble? Is the bubble going to burst anytime soon? Is this going to happen all over again? And he said we're not even close to that because we have such a great migration that's coming in here, so much growth that is happening. So for the next couple of years, they're still, anticipating on the market to increase.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny you say that because I do this every, usually late November, early December. And I did this last Friday. I went through I just go through all the different articles, economists, NAR, even Zillow, Redfin. And I just read all their, Brian Buffini. I read all their comments. And the toughest I found on next year was 2% appreciation. And the highest was 16, 17%. I think it's going to be in the middle there. I think it's going to be close to 10, but not quite. But I wouldn't be shocked if it was 12. I would not be shocked, especially where you are and in Vegas. The number 1 and 2 destination for people leaving California is you and then us second. Okay, so and why wouldn't they? Cost of living, taxes, the place is brand new. You're a baby boomer, you've owned your house for 30 years. You bought it for $72,000. It's worth $1 million now. Why wouldn't you buy your new place cash and bank, 2/3 of your money to live on in a place with, basically has no taxes. And so, you can see that continuing to happen. And because of where they're coming from, that's what is exceedingly driving that sale price even higher because the cost of living and the price of real estate is so much cheaper here. So like, ooh, that's why they're paying over asking a lot of times. Over asking. Which is incredible, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Anything else you want to mention about the market or anything about your office or before we move on to something else?
Well, with the market, you have to be very aggressive when you're on the buyer side. You really have to know your market, your neighborhood, and you have to educate, your client because it is a very competitive market right now, and just make sure you know your neighborhood, your market, the comps, but also kind of like have a conversation with your clients and see what is it truly important to them because then by paying a little bit over, it might just make sense to them because they need that house, they want that house. It's just something that they really really have to have. Like I had an agent here that was sharing that she picked up a client the other day, and she said, like the client right now where she lives, it takes her 2 hours to commute every day back and forth. I was stopped right there. Did you just hear her? This for her, if she goes over 30, 40, 50,000, it might not matter, if she doesn't have to do that commute every day, 2 hours in traffic back and forth. So it's truly listen to your clients, just have a conversation and see what truly is important to them.
Yeah. Listen, I know listening is such a overused statement, but underused policy because a lot of people, especially salespeople, have a hard time listening. I know it took me a long time to learn that, but I had an excuse because I started at 19, but it was tough for me to listen till probably about, 2, 3 years ago. No, then you start listening and you start taking good notes and you get them what they want, and it really does make a difference. And you've got some rock stars in that office too. So give us a little idea of a few people and what they do maybe to be successful in this market.
Yeah, so I'm super fortunate to be here in this office. Like truly, there's such powerful, brokers here that's so successful. But what I love the most with them is that they come into the office, they meet the new people, they're offer their help. They're there to help us. It's just like it's so amazing to hear. Like, see, Linda Salco is one of the examples here. Like, she is very well known with Desert Mountain. Desert Mountain is a beautiful community. But in order to sell Desert Mountain, you have to know Desert Mountain. You have to go into Desert Mountain and learn, the clubhouses. Just walk and feel how Desert Mountain or what Desert Mountain has to, offer. There's so many membership levels that you should know. So Linda Salva is always there and even like picks up the phone and asks, like, sure, come on over. Can you do an open house with me, like for the new agents, which is so amazing.
Mm.
There is there's just Rebecca Murphy, another example, which I adore. Her background, she has been a teacher. She comes in and helps me with my mastermind, classes, with like what you should do in order to build your business. How should you start your business? What you should focus on. They're so busy right now. Everybody is so busy, but they do find the time to actually help our office, to help our newer agents. And this is why I feel like we have such a great feeling. You know,
Mm.
we have Patrick Clark that is truly my rock star. Like I just want to listen to Patrick every single day. Like he comes in and it's like this, and this has to be done. That's it. Just amazing.
I get his marketing too. He does a great job, and
Incredible.
yeah, his past especially too. That's why I think it has a lot to do with his people skills. Also, he involves his family with his social media. You really have when you
Yes.
watch his social media, you get a good idea of what's going on in his life, what he's all about. And he's a super guy, and I think he does a great job too. Yeah, and I know Linda. I mean, she's been number one in the office in the whole company, all branches combined, several times. Her and Katie, and they're very very helpful in helping. As a matter of fact, she's called me once about one of the agents in there, and we talked about them. This was years ago, but the whole idea is if, like you said, it's a family. Everyone helps each other, and with the best brand and the tools. And I don't want to get into the tools too much today, but the tools that we have are incredible. The VAC, the CR. So if you come in here and you have a positive attitude, are willing to work, especially, I mean, for a seasoned agent, it's a no-brainer. But for a new agent, there really is no better gig in town if you're going to run your business like a business and be successful, right? Absolutely.
Totally, I totally agree with you.
We have another comment. Oh, Jody Soto, truly the best office. Hey, Jody
Aw.
is truly the best office. I would have to agree with you, Jody. That's great. I'm sure
You know,
that Iona will too.
yes, it's like right before last week on Wednesday, I was here and it was pretty quiet because of the Thanksgiving, so I just took the opportunity and I called the agents here. I'm sorry if I did not reach out the entire office, but just wishing them happy Thanksgiving. And a lot of the agents here, they just they share that we have such a good vibe into the office right now. Like everything it feels like it's the education is always there. When you come in, they have a good feeling. It's always like positive in
Yeah,
here. So they're really, really like. I was so happy to hear that. That's what makes my day like okay, we're doing a good job here.
yeah. It's true. You have a great office there. Now, okay, so let's talk about. So we talked about some of the agents and what they're doing and so forth. But give us an idea, maybe your top three things. Like, for an agent to be successful in today's market, you can even consider the Berkshire Hathaway brand in there too. What were some of the things they
Yes.
consider and do to be successful, please?
Well, you've said that, and then number one, just be careful who you partner with, who you want your branding name to be aligned with. You know, like I mean, for me, when I started my real estate career in 2014, I joined Berkshire Hathaway. I remember once I finished the school, I had three brokerage in mind that I wanted to interview. One was Coldwell Banker, one was Keller Williams, and one was Berkshire Hathaway. And I interviewed. The first was Coldwell Banker, and I had a great, long, beautiful interview with the broker over there. But it was just something that did not click entirely. Keller Williams was next, which amazing education. I mean, it's just they have a great platform. But again, like for me, it was just that was a very short for me to realize that no, this is not where I want to be. And then when I sat with actually Berkshire Hathaway, it was Alan Levinson from Kirtland office and Rachel Brooks was my very first branch manager. And there's it just everything made sense. You know,
Right.
like I felt like, yes, this is the brand that I want to be partner with. This is who I want to have behind, my name because this is my business that I'm going to build, and I just truly I love, that what Berkshire Hathaway offered at that time. And 8 years later I'm still here. So truly believe in our company, truly believe in our website, in our tools that are provided. We just have to learn how to use it. And we just have to, just keep ourselves accountable in, hey, let me just do this. They do work. Like Rick Berube told me when I first got there, RE success here is don't try to reinvent the wheel. It does work. So it really truly works if you do follow the steps. So number one, I would say focus on your plan.
Hmm.
Write down your priorities, like really your priorities. What are your priorities? Where do you want to be? What kind of agent do you want to be? Don't be afraid, to step out of the box, outside your comfort zone and do some other things. Maybe you just don't know that you have that skill. Develop it. Also, I would say create some specific dates, like the deadlines. At the beginning, you might say, but what do I know? Oh, this is my first time in real estate. I don't know. Don't be afraid to just use your imagination. It's okay to just adjust it as you go. For me, real estate is kind of like a roller coaster. It's beautiful, emotional. It can get you at your highest and best, where it's just you feel like you are on the top of the mountain. I love hiking, and every time I'm on Camelback, I feel like I am on top of the world. So
Uh-huh.
that it's a feeling that you just wow, I did this. It happened, but it can bring you down, and that's when you have to remember those tough moments and just go up again. Just fight, just go through it because those are just your learning steps. I feel like, I mean, in my career and previous career, I feel like I failed so many times. But looking back now, I'm like, I really didn't fail. It was just a learning stone, like
Yeah.
I've shown, oh yeah, I've had buyers that I went in, and show like 30, 40, 50 homes and then they end up buying with somebody else. Okay, that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but at least I know now 30, 40, 50 homes that are on the market and I know how are they located, what are their offers. So I really know my inventory. Second, I would say take care of your sphere. Reach out to your sphere. Again, VAC, and I keep bringing it back because I feel it's just such powerful tools. Those neighborhood reports, those market reports. Coming from New York, I have a lot of family, friends that are there, that they are on my VAC, and maybe they will, decide in the future to purchase or become owners here. Maybe not, but they're still receiving a market report. And I do get a lot of, emails back saying like, wow, this is so good. Maybe I should think of this. Or, wow, this is super interesting. I did not know Scottsdale has or offer this. So our website is truly so powerful. You
Hmm.
just use it. And then also call your sphere, like emails, text messages, I feel we all, we're all so busy in life, and sometimes, yes, we do, like we don't have time to like reach out, but find the time because like in today's world, like we go through so much. It's just nice sometimes to just hear that person's voice, like, "Hey, I'm so sorry I haven't keep in touch with you. Like I haven't talked to you in a couple of years now, but how is life? How is everything?" Just like just be there, and then also create your team as a realtor. You have a team, you have a marketing team behind you. You definitely have to have a title company that's ready for you, a lender that is ready for you, that's teaching you, that's keeping you updated with, you know, the interest rates, the all the knowledge that you have to know because your clients are depending on you when they hire you. Also, your home inspector. Make sure you have a home inspector that's ready for you, a roofer, a pool person, a landscaping. This is your background. You really, I mean, when you get employed by a client, a buyer or a seller, you are coming with all these people behind you.
Right.
So you have to have and take care of them as well. Just like maybe once in a while send a note card. Like when I get a title company send me just a thank you card, I get so happy. It's just such a
Right.
little thing, but I get so happy.
Right.
So
I love it. By the way, Patrick Clark, Gene Gamble, and Cassie have all made. Patrick says you're doing a great job, Iona. Gene says you provide fantastic support. Yes.
aw.
So it's all good. All good. And then your biggest fan, Cassie Mueller, said great advice. So there you
Aw.
go. All right, awesome stuff. I love what you're saying there. It all makes a lot of sense, and it's completely and it's good to be around a productive, positive. Let's face it, Berkshire Hathaway is the best name in real estate. That doesn't hurt either. Uncle Warren has been very helpful there. All right, never met him, but I still call him Uncle Warren, Warren Buffett. All right, any final words you want to leave these lovely people?
Yeah, I mean, I do want to wish now that I can believe tomorrow is December 1st.
I know. Right?
It's crazy how fast this year, went by. But I do want to wish everyone a happy holidays. I do want to, whoever, all of you out there that did not meet your goals this year, just keep fighting. You still have time. There is still a month, until the end of the year. If not, just take it to the next year and just put the positivity in and just maybe take a step back and look like, what have I not done that can help, maybe I should do, in order to succeed the next year. It's always a new beginning. It's always a new start. And there are no failures. There are no failures. I do believe in this. It's always a stepping stone and it's going to make sense at one point in the future. So thank you all. And definitely we are here in North Castle. We're located right next to Master Restaurant in Pinnacle Peak. If you feel like just stop by, just come by and see us. Our office, like I said, our door is always open, and we are always, looking to welcome either you new or you seasoned, and you just, feel like you you want to belong with a powerful company like ours. Just come and see us.
I love it. I love it. Great commercial there. So if you want to stop by Scottsdale, no, I love it. It's great. And you are a recruiter, so we're always looking. I love that you're saying that too, Iona. We're always looking for talented, wonderful agents who want to join a productive, awesome team with incredible tools. As I say in Success Series, Iona, it's okay to be a salesperson. As a matter of fact, I recommend it.
I totally agree with you.
All right, cool. All right, everybody, happy holidays. And I would add one thing to that. Remember, you have a whole month of December. Make it a December to remember. There are 4 solid weeks between now. Even if you take the week between Christmas and New Year's off, you have four solid weeks. And remember, a work day is a work day. It requires you work. A day off is a day off. It requires you take the day off. It's that simple. Follow your schedule. Thank you very much, Iona. I really appreciate you taking your time out. You were awesome. Thank you very much. Woo! All right, everybody. See you next time. Bye.